Based on a true story, when I was a kid, there was this one moment I still remember so clearly, like it happened yesterday. I must have been around 10 or 11. We were walking home after my older brother's graduation party, me and this guy I knew, a bit older than me, a village, summer, 2 in the morning, warm, quiet, almost a magical night. The kind of night when it feels like the whole world is asleep. There wasn't a single soul outside, just faint echoes of music from the school disco far away, muffled like a memory. We were walking the same road we took every day, from the school to my house, maybe a 7-minute walk. Everything around us was familiar. Fences, street lights, the old well near the crossroads, that twisted acacia tree leaning over the road. And right as we were passing by that well, a sound, heavy, dull, metallic, like a massive chain being dragged across the asphalt. But not some dog leash. Number this sounded like serious iron, thick enough to make the ground echo. We both froze, literally stiff with fear. A peaceful night, and then that. And then, out of the dark, two eyes flashed. Slowly, a large figure stepped into the light. A dog, at least an alibi. Maybe bigger. Massive. Dark, dragging a huge, thick chain behind it, at least 3 meters long. It walked right past us. Didn't even look. Calm. Silent. Like it owned the place. The chain clanged loudly along the pavement, echoing down the street. We just stood there, dead silent, watching, and only when it disappeared into the darkness did we finally exhale. Started laughing it off like, yeah, we knew it was a dog the whole time. Psh, we weren't scared. But honestly, we were terrified. We just didn't want to admit it. We walked another 100 meters or so toward my house, and then my friend suddenly stopped. Did you see that? He whispered. See what? By the well, someone standing there. I turned around, and yeah, someone was. Right where the dog had been, now stood a tall figure, human-shaped, not moving, just standing, dressed in black, face hidden in the shadows, maybe 30 meters away. But from that figure, I swear, there was a coldness, not the kind you feel on your skin, the kind that hits you deep inside, like your instincts screaming, "Run!" Maybe the dog's owner, I said, but right after I remembered that alibi used to belong to an old man who lived 2 houses down, and he hadn't left his yard in months, could barely walk with a cane. And this guy was tall, still, almost too still, not like a person, more like the shadow of a person. We picked up the pace, got to my gate, and right before I opened it, I had to look back. And no one was there, completely empty. But we both knew. We'd seen it. We stood there for a moment, speechless, just about to go inside. And then, the sound of that chain again. But this time, closer, much closer, maybe 20 meters away. We didn't say a word, just ran. I went inside, silent, laid down, eyes wide open for what felt like hours, just listening to the night. Next morning at breakfast, I told my dad. He didn't even look up from his paper, just said, that alibi died back in spring. You didn't know? At first, I thought he was messing with me. But no, the neighbor had really buried that dog months ago. So then, what did we see that night? Who dragged that chain? And who was standing by the well? Because I saw the dog. But even after it disappeared, the sound of the chain kept going. To this day, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Or maybe not. Would you walk down that road alone at night? Let me know in the comments what you think.